What's up, everyone? It's DJ Rob with another useful DJ tip that nobody asked for. First of all, I don't share this with y'all because I claim to know it all. I share these with you because it's something that I've either learned along the way or something that I've learned recently or a conversation that I had. The other day, I was talking with my boy DJ Tony D, and we were talking about a situation where he forgot some cables. And I was like, man, that would make a great video because I've been there. I think we've all been there where we forget cables. So I said, man, I'm going to make a video. I'm going to make a video about forgetting cables, about having backups for your cables, and I'm going to show some of the cables that you should probably have backups of. I'll start with a USB cable. Most DJ controllers are connected via USB. So this is a USB. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. This is a USB cable. This is actually a USB 3, but the USB 2s don't have this little part here. And most controllers have USB 2, I think is what it's called. But yeah, so you definitely want to have extra USB cables. Some may be USB-C. A lot of Mac computers use USB-C now. So always, I keep one in my case with my controller. I keep one in my bag with my laptop. And I also keep one in my cable bag. So that's another thing you need to have is a cable bag, right? We'll go with the next cables that I definitely recommend you have extras of. IEC power cables. Can you see that? I've got my little monitor over here to the right. But yeah, these power cables, you get them cheap on Amazon. I even bought some at Home Depot one day. But you want extras of these because they can get lost. I've had to let somebody borrow one at a venue. So you always want to have extra cables. And along with this, you want to have extra extension cords too. It doesn't hurt to have extra extension cords. I had a situation where they had a generator and they had a power distribution box running to the stage, but that distribution box didn't work. So I had to run a bunch of extension cords straight to the generator. And thankfully, I'd stopped by Harbor Freight and I bought 2 extra extension cords and they came in handy that day. Definitely use those. Can't go wrong with extra XLR cables. And the good thing about them is back in the day, you had mic cables and then you had speaker cables and they were different. And you needed speaker cables for speakers and mic cables for mics. And I think the speaker cables were more expensive, if I'm not mistaken. But nowadays, mic cables will work. They'll both work. Mic cables, speaker cables will work interchangeably, mostly because now you have speakers with integrated amplifiers. So powered speakers, same cable, mic cable, speaker cable will work, but you do want to have extras. Extra 6-foot, extra 10-foot, extra 20-foot, extra. I've got a couple of 50-foot too. You never know when you're gonna have to do long speaker runs. Extra XLR cables. Keep them in a bag. I recommend you put all your cables in one bag, and that way you know, hey, I've got to take that bag. I do not leave without that bag. Other things that you should probably have extras of. I still carry a 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch cord, mostly because I've got my main laptop, which is hooked up to my Serato, and then I've got another laptop that is my backup laptop, but lately I've been using Spotify on it in case I need to pull, and I know I can stream in Serato now. I can stream Apple Music in Serato, Tidal, I forget, BeatSource I think you can stream, but I don't really stream. And one of the reasons why I don't really stream is because I know I'm going on a different topic here, but my Apple Music playlists, like I've got years and years and years of playlists, and Serato doesn't let you select which playlists. So there's a feature suggestion, Serato, if you're listening, which you're probably not, because yeah. It would be really dope to be able to check off which playlists you want to show up in Serato, because I've got like 200 playlists that show up in Serato, and I cannot pick which ones I want, and it's just too much scrolling for me to have to scroll through all those playlists, because I only use Serato for like last minute songs, or if it's something that I hadn't prepped, I try to prep all my music ahead of time. So anyway, I went into the streaming deal because my second laptop, I've got, I can play Spotify, I can play Apple, and I'll go from 1/8 inch to a 1/4 inch on my mixer. Not as much anymore, but I used to use these for phones. Like if somebody wanted to play something from their phone, and I know we don't really like it, but sometimes you have to do it. I do need to buy one of those Bluetooth receivers. I've been meaning to do it for a long time. I just have not done it. If you guys can recommend one, leave it in the comments. Let me know what Bluetooth receiver you are using. I'm trying to think. My controller is a Rain 1, my main controller, so I don't think it has Bluetooth capability, so I can't just Bluetooth to that. What else? Backups. I recommend you get backup little adapters. You guys know, if you got a Mac, you've got USB-C on one end, and then either USB 2, USB 3, USB-C on the other side. These come in handy. You just never know when you're going to need them, when one is going to go out. So I've got several of these, again, in my cable bag. I actually keep all my stuff pre-wired in my DJ case. I know my DJ case is heavy. It's a flight case, but I've got everything pre-wired. These are extra. I've got some pre-wired in my case. Everything stays there, but these are extra should one of those go bad. I haven't had to use this in a long time. You go from one USB to 4. It's been a long time since I've had to use this, but I still keep it because I don't know when I'm going to need it. USB to USB-C. I don't use an external hard drive, but if you use an external hard drive, it's just extra USB cables, right? You can use them for a lot of different reasons. I usually use these to charge my phone while I'm at a gig. So yeah, man, just extra cables, extra USB cables, extra power cables and extension cords, extra 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch stereo. Did I say that right? You know what I mean. Extra XLRs, you definitely want those. Extra extension cords. I recommend a dedicated cable bag. And yeah, all this came from a conversation with a friend, man. So if you guys have any other suggestions, anything else you want me to cover, again, man, I don't share this because I claim to know it all, right? There's a lot that I'm still learning. Shout out to all those other DJs creating content, Nate Acosta, Jason Janai, all those guys creating really, really useful DJ content. Thank y'all for everything. Thank you for the inspiration. Nate has been a huge inspiration. Another guy from Texas, man. Dallas, but, Texas is Texas, man. You're an inspiration, bro. I love what you're doing out there. So let me know, guys. Let me know what else you want to see. My channel's going in a little bit different direction. I'm working on a video to explain everything that's going on and why the change. But yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep doing this. And if you guys have any more suggestions, anything else you want me to cover, let me know in the comments. Thank you.